one either. This afternoon at the dentist, it's gonna suck balls. So I'm just sorry, don't mean to be so graphic, but this is an 18 plus channel. I was so mad. I showed up yesterday at 1 o'clock because sometimes it takes forever as get through, get registered. Lady looks at me and she goes, "It's tomorrow." I'm like, "No, they told me today. Show up today." "No, I'm sorry. It's tomorrow." I said, "Well, can you call back there and try to push me through?" I'm like, "Lady, I have huge bone fragments infecting my face. I'm sorry. You're just going to have to come back tomorrow." Thank you. Wait.
Strawberry and grape. Okay. Do I want strawberry or do I want grape?
Oh my God. Don't ask me that.
Too bad.
Because you know what I always go for?
Strawberry.
No.
Grape.
So that's okay, potato. No worries. Anybody else lurking out there? Hello and welcome to the show. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you for being here when you are.
Bootsy doodle, what you doing?
Let me see here. Well, I wonder where everybody's like sitting at. I think Mrs. is still finishing up her show. So Friday, I know. Doesn't that sound so good? You know, it sounds really good. But we're having enchiladas for dinner, which I'll post a picture. By the way, that's my new segment. Sci-Fi Mombie cooked what? No, Sci-Fi Mombie didn't burn it, really. So last night's barbecue cheddar meatloaf, it was good. Hit the spot, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're at your desk? Me too. Chicken fried rice. I'm going to have to Instacart to get the money for that. Yay. Hopefully I'll feel good enough to do that. You don't like it?
It's just weird.
Oh, well, it's Pedialyte. It's not supposed to take.
It's better.
Potato says just because it's edible.
More like delicious.
My kids like my food.
Only
yeah, sometimes. That's true. That's true. So I did a good job. I even made homemade mashed potatoes.
I need more butter and seasoning.
Oh, wait. Yeah, sour cream. It just adds calories and fat.
Calories and fat taste good.
Syndrome, Mombie? Blink twice, Autumn. If you're okay. Really? Ass. You did what to my people? And mashed them and didn't stick them in a stew.
But you wanted to.
Ooh, beef stew sounds really good.
I wouldn't eat beef stew.
You've eaten my beef stew before. You ate your dad's before. Why won't you eat beef stew?
Peas and carrots.
I don't put peas. I put carrots, potatoes, sometimes celery, and onions with beef and then gravy. That's my beef stew.
You know what I want? Cottage pie.
Ooh, we haven't had that in a while. Yeah, I'll make that. Sorry, we're talking food, and I just finished my shake. I'm just because I'm afraid that my StreamYards isn't going to let me talk about good news today. So we'll try it. I really like it. Nice. So here we go. Let's see if it'll work. I'd rather have roses on my table than diamonds on my neck. Emma Goldman. Oh my God, this woman speaks to me. Exactly how I feel. By the way, all my good news and other interesting news I get from Good News Network. They're a nonprofit. They pull in from all across the globe, and I haven't been disappointed with the good news they provide or the quotes of the day. So I love roses. They're my favorite flower, especially red ones. I like yellow for friendship. I like, you know what? I like looking up about all the meat. Bootsy, I swear to God, knock it off, man. I'm not on camera today, Boots, so you can't have your 15 minutes of fame. Um, I would rather have roses any day of the week. My grandmother's favorite roses were yellow, and I just always have loved it from there. So scientists in Honduras are trying to build what's called the invincible coral reef. As we all know, we've seen the great coral reef in Australia is losing its color. It's because of the warming ocean waters because of climate change. And what they're doing is they're sorry, different kinds of coral to see how much invincibility it will retain. And this one that they're working on is in the city of Tela in Honduras. The Tela Bay Reef should be dead, is what they were thinking. But because they're doing the crossbreeding, it's come back. So it gives hope for the Great Barrier Reef. National Geographic is actually covering this with the University of Miami. It gives hope for the rest of the globe. It really does. So there's some of the coral that they're extracting to look at. I'm kind of still reading down through here. You know, because coral reefs are where a lot of our fish and urchins and other aquatic species hide. And so if our coral reefs die out, you know, some of our marine species will die out too. So just good news there. This one's interesting. It's kind of bizarre to me, but I guess that's how the postal system works. Postcards finally arrive in Swansea 121 years after it was first sent. Quest to find descendants begin. That's fascinating to me. So it's dated 1903. It was a Christmas-themed postcard that finally arrived 121 years later. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So where's the expedition? Let's see. Henry Darby, marketing and communications officer for Swansea Building Society, told the BBC that the card was delivered along with normal mail and that he had no significant results in finding relatives of L, which I guess is Miss Lydia there. So he's looking for the relatives because he wants to get the postcard to him. So I think that's fascinating. I like the postcard. It's kind of cute. Too bad it doesn't have like the Aurora Borealis like drawn in or anything, but you know, so that's a good one. So the world's oldest lady passed away at 117, but she left some of the best advice we could ever have.
Drink Dr. Pepper.
No. Potato would argue with you on that one. He doesn't like Dr. Pepper.
Well, I'm more of a root beer person.
Yeah,
now.
she is. Oh, by the way, I got that root beer for you to try.
What is it?
The Sam's Choice.
Oh.
Okay, so.
Hi, Boots. No.
She said, order, tranquility, contact with nature, emotional stability, no worries, and no regrets were her mottos in life. And good connection with family and friends, lots of positivity, and staying away from toxic people. How true is that? I mean, we all need that.
What about holding a Boots and rocking him?
Yeah, holding a cat and a kitten and you know, therapy animals. Perfect. No, she didn't put that in, but she didn't even look 117 to me.
She looked like 82.
I know. She was from Spain. Catalonia, Spain. So, oh, she was born in San Francisco, actually.
Sorry, I'm giving Bootsy kisses.
And her parents migrated from Catalonia. Oh. But she went back?
He just likes the smoochies.
Fascinating. Huh. So good sound advice from that lovely lady right there before she passed away. And today is Queen Noor of Jordan's birthday, otherwise known as Lisa Hambley. She is 73. So happy birthday, Mrs. Queen. She's been married to him a while. So she's a wonderful lady. She does a lot of great work in the area. She has a huge heart for everybody. So there is your good news for today. Hi, Curtis Selby. I'm sorry. How are you? I can't talk today, people.
Like the Selby by Hope.
Man, I think that's because my mouth hurts.
I wanna run and dance the bar.
What?
You said something Selby?
Yeah, that's his last name.
Hosier has a song called The Selby Part 1 and 2.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. Going to a virtual sales meeting. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. Yeah. I hope your meeting goes well and have a good Friday. And I don't miss those virtual sales meetings. That's what I used to do when I worked for the CBS Fox affiliate. I was the research director for the sales team at both stations. Yeah. I mean, I that's what I do now. I do research for claims to issue settlements for providers.
All I do now is I drink water and Pedialyte and watch Umbrella Academy.
Yeah, Autumn started the Umbrella Academy. And by the way, that comic was done by the lead singer of who?
My Chemical Romance.
My Chemical Romance. I didn't know that. She told me something new I learned today. Gerard Way. So very awesome.
Did you know that if 9/11 didn't happen, we wouldn't have 50 Shades of Grey?
Do you know if 9/11 happened, we wouldn't have Mark Wahlberg or Seth MacFarlane?
Yeah, I know that.
Okay, cool.
No, because My Chemical Romance, he was like not inspired by it, but like he made a song about it, and then the author of 50 Shades of Grey, the author of Twilight, really liked My Chemical Romance, and Twilight was
there toilet paper out there?
It's right there.
Oh, good.
It's in the living room. Was like a fan fiction or something. I don't remember.
Come in. Man. Sorry,
That was
guys.
the whole thing.
Co-host Vic.
Oh no! So Gerard Way witnessed 9/11, and he wrote a bunch of songs for My Chemical Romance to cope with it. And then the author of Twilight loved My Chemical Romance, and so she wrote Twilight. And 50 Shades of Grey is a Twilight fanfiction.
That's right. Yep. Connect the dots. La, 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 la. Or is that 6 Degrees of Separation? That is a fun game. What? Whatever you're making.
Okay.
I had a shake.
There's chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
There's
Eggs.
eggs.
There might be leftovers. There's lunch meat
You
for.
can make French toast and bread.
Yeah. There's bread. You can make bread. There's all kinds of things you can make. Co-host Vic.
You know what I want to make? Oh wait, I could make it.
What?
Cinnamon rolls.
Oh Lord. No, we don't have any yeast.
Yeah, we do.
Where?
In the freezer.
Oh.
That's where I keep the yeast so it stays alive.
That should be like one of your first night's bites.
If our kitchen was clean. Or
I set up. So. Oh, okay, good. I kept that deliberately so it stayed well. Okay.
I did that.
Bootsy, are you my pillow today? Do you know I have a furry pillow that slaps me in the face with its tail?
He's so cute.
I know he's rotten.
Cute.
This cat won't let me out of his sight right now. I leave for like a little bit, and I came back yesterday, and he was like in my lap, on my shoulder.
He's
Cat-
just being a clingy boy.
No, he knows I don't feel good, so he's watching me.
Oh, and by the way,
He's being the song by the Police. Every breath you take.
you know what I found out?
What?
I'm severely dehydrated.
Oh joy.
Where's
You need to put that away before it spoils.
What are you doing?
Going to rest again because I feel like crap.
Well, look, there's a fridge right behind you.
Oh yeah, make the sick person put everything away.
You're not the only sick person in the house.
Oh, Debbie.
So,
Did you get the? Oh, it's frozen.
yeah, it needs to sit out for a little bit. No, not on the kitchen table, in the sink.
Is that what I put in?
Yeah, there is. Just lay it on. Oh, goodness. Oh, so, what's everybody's plans for this weekend?
Chicken fried rice.
Yep, we're going to do that.
Oh, why'd you get so many chicken fried?
For other meals,
Oh, do you want me in the freezer or the fridge?
fridge. Because we're having chicken enchiladas and beef enchiladas, or ground turkey enchiladas tonight. I'm sorry, guys, but after having beef meatloaf yesterday, I'm feeling it in the joints. I don't know what it is. And by the way, this channel does not promote or we claim to be healthcare professionals. Just putting that out there for the YouTube gods. I need to put that in my disclaimer.
You're just
I need to rewrite my disclaimer, actually.
You just personally cannot eat red meat.
I cannot personally eat. It's a part of my mast cell disorder. And it happens to a lot of people. There are a section of people in my disorder category that have alpha gal,
Okay.
and they can't eat beef either.
And then
Some people can't even eat pork. Did I get enough?
Did you get red or green? You got
Red.
Okay.
No, I don't know if I'll ever do green.
I don't like green enchiladas.
Yeah, I don't either.
Ah.
Sorry.
If I had my way, I'd go get Salito Lindo, but I can't afford that right now.
I don't want Salito Lindo anyway.
I love Salito Lindo.
I do as well, but I just not right now.
So, okay, did everybody disappear or is just everybody tired from the week? I can understand you being tired.
Yeah.
What are you looking
So.
for?
Well, Potato, I'm sorry that your stream is canceled tonight. I just don't know anime that well. I feel like I don't contribute very well on streams like that, and I don't like to,
How to make fried rice?
I don't like to sit on somebody's panel and be quiet, sit muted or whatever. It makes me feel bad. So, but we watched Zombieland Double Tap last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that movie. I like funny horror movies.
You know what you should watch tonight, or what are you watching?
We're not watching anything tonight.
What are you watching tomorrow?
Muppet Show.
Okay, no movie.
Sunday night we're watching Hereditary.
Ooh.
And we might do Shaun of the Dead.
Ooh, Hereditary is good. You'll like it.
Yeah, I know. And isn't that the one before Midsummer?
Yes, that was.
Or is it
Hereditary-
Krampus?
No.
No, we'll do Hereditary and Krampus.
Krampus was in 2015. Hereditary was in 2018.
Is it the same director?
No.
Oh.
Ari Aster did Hereditary and Midsommar.
Okay. I was like, hey, Dad, man, how are
And-
you?
I don't remember who filmed Krampus.
Is this
I'll-
a teaspoon?
I don't know. They're not marked.
Let me look.
That was the crappiest measuring spoons I ever bought. Hey, Tina the Yay, Dad Man, Mrs. Raid, woohoo! Tina the Naughty Dragon's here. Dad Man's here.
That one?
I know it sounds like I'm saying Dead Man. Dad Man. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Maybe I need to go to pronunciation school. Good gravy. But what plans do you all have for this weekend? How's Grandma walking?
No,
Dad, man.
say something to see how much you're doing.
Hope she's doing well. Hope Sister Walking is doing good as well. Oh, we don't have much planned around here this weekend. It's an off pay week, so it's kind of hard to do anything when you don't have money.
Actually, if you want to, because this recipe makes
I'll go take a boots. No, not
It's so cute to see these two collaborating together. Usually they're at each other's throats.
Who?
You two.
No, that's Tony and Vic.
No, you and Vic fight. Don't lie.
Every sibling fights.
Right. Yes, I know.
Even parents and children fight. It happens.
Yeah, we had a blowout last night, but I think we're at a level where we understand each other now.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch Vic in his butt.
Okay, well, good. I'm glad she's going to rehab, Dad, man. I think about her a lot, and I pray for her. So I'm hoping that she's doing okay.
We should make tea.
Ooh, well, I can't have quiche.
Oh, I was gonna freeze them in like mini muffin tins for breakfast.
Yeah, I could do that for you. You know, they make the mini, ow, they make the mini pie thingies, pie crust.
Okay. I was gonna do it myself though.
I know it's so much better when it's homemade because it's made with love.
Also, I went to T-Bar and Bites. Ooh, their goat cheese and rosemary spinach quiche. Ooh, it was good.
Goat cheese is gross. Dude, you carry the milk over there.
So
I know.
good.
You're going to spill it and I'm going to get onto you. You don't want that. You don't want me getting onto you. Why are you using so little milk? What?
This is not clean.
What's not clean?
This. No, I think that might just be cinnamon that you accidentally got in the bowl. I think.
Let me see.
That just looks like cinnamon, right?
Bring it here.
That's just little bits of cinnamon, right?
Oh yeah, that's cinnamon.
All right.
I was like, I know I washed that. Blue milk. Yeah, we've tried that. It's not bad. No, he's making French toast. Co-host Vic's making French toast for breakfast, even though it's lunchtime.
Well, I woke up late, so.
Yeah, that's okay. No worries. Breakfast for you.
Just the other night we had pancakes.
Yeah, we had high protein pancakes. That, you know what? Being a person that has to have a high protein, low carb diet because of my gastric sleeve. I am so happy that there are more products coming on the market that have high protein, low carb. Now, you got to be careful though. I'm not a dietitian, okay? But I have been trained by a dietitian to read labels. I have a sensitivity to palm kernel oil and coconut. It makes me very sick. And a lot of places substitute those products because it's cheap and it's easy to get instead of like using sunflower oil or soybean oil. Soybeans grow in Missouri like crazy. They are very cultivated here. And I'm just Great Value, which is a Walmart brand. They use soybean oil, and I'm really glad they do in their oils and stuff because it's hard to find. Canola oil is expensive anymore. So I love olive oil, but man, I don't know. I just am shocked at prices. I remember I was telling the kids the other day, let's go back down memory lane, shall we? I remember when gas was 50 cents a gallon. 50 cents. What is it today here in Missouri? It's $3 and something. But we buy E85, so it's like $2.50 a gallon. Because I have a flex fuel car now. Yay! Manitoba grows corn. Okay, for canola oil. Oh, okay, that's interesting, Tina. Yeah. We're also known for cattle farming here in Missouri. A lot of cattle farming. But you know, I remember when a gallon of milk was $1 something. But it seems like the half gallon of milk is the cheapest way to go right now.
You're just gonna have to get less milk.
Yeah, that's what I do because you guys don't eat cereal like you used to.
Yeah.
And well, okay, let's have this conversation. I buy cereal, okay? It sits on top of the fridge and y'all don't eat it.
I would. I love cereal.
All right.
Ooh, that strawberry
It just depends on what kind of
cheesecake
cereal
special
you
K.
get.
See, that's the other problem. You guys want all the expensive name brand cereals. I can't afford that.
I want rice flakes. Rice Krispies. I like those.
I'll buy that at Aldi's. Their brand is delicious. By the way, if you are not shopping Aldi's, and they're not sponsored by us, by the way, they don't sponsor us. I just shop there a lot for my clients on Instacart, and I buy all kinds of stuff at Aldi's and save a lot of money. And the food is fantastic. And it has no GMOs or, they have a lot of organic choices. They have a lot of
Sorry if you guys hear me.
good food.
whistling and
Oh no,
scattering
that's
the
fine. They don't, they want some too. Are you going to send them some?
Unfortunately, this only makes 4. So I'd probably have to quintuple the recipe.
And that's where we need smell-o-vision.
Taste division.
When we used to have cable and I would sit there and watch Food Network with you guys,
Yeah.
that was something that Gorilla Man and I always joked about was,
especially with their cooking because everything.
yeah,
always
and
looks so good.
Emerald Live, we always joked about, hey, he needs smell-o-vision.
Yeah. And even in Pioneer.
Yes,
too.
please like and please smash that like button, share out the stream, and please subscribe to Sci-Fi Mombie. We're growing and it's so exciting. We're 23% of the way on our watch hours to monetization. So we never thought we would be here. And it's great. I mean good smell-o-vision, not like dirty job smell-o-vision. Somebody suggested that at one time, and I'm going, ew. I felt like Jimmy Fallon on his, is his segment called Ew?
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
Imagine watching
where's
Joe's
the
apartment
bread?
with smell-o-vision.
Ugh.
Where's the bread?
Oh, it's on the dishwasher. It was sitting there, or it was.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Well, that's convenient.
I still need to go ziplining before they close for the season. Because we hit 2,500 subscribers. Well, no, wait, that's my 2,000 subscriber bet, wasn't it? Victor. Wasn't that?
25 was blue hair, wasn't it?
No, that was 750 or 700. Being in drag was 2,500. Actually, why don't I just make it the 3,000? Why don't I just make it like every number? I'm just shocked we're growing like this. It's so great. I never thought we'd be here.
It says
So.
medium heat is at like 5 or 6.
Yeah. Yeah. Because if you put it up too high, you burn it real fast.
Yeah, I'm doing them.
Please take the bowl to the pan. Don't get egg and milk and yuck everywhere.
Yeah, I'm doing McCormick's recipe.
Oh, okay.
Result.
So internet so accessible and bad.
But it's good when you need a recipe.
Yeah, like if you need a recipe, you need to talk to family, friends, feel connected. The internet's good for that. But there is the other side of it that I unfortunately have had to deal with. And, you just got to be careful who you talk to. I forgot what movie it was. Oh, that's right, Tina. I remember they used to do that. I missed that. So, kids, here's another flashback. If you went and saw certain movies and they had like a food, foodstuffs in it, they used to hand you a scratch and sniff card.
Oh, wow.
And I went to a couple movies like that back in the 80s, I think it was. But yeah, it was really cool. What movie was that? I'll have to look that up now, Tina. That's a great reminder. I forgot about those. I also miss going to 3D movies. I really do. Those were so much fun. I also, what I've been wanting to do lately?
This mixture stirred up.
Yes, I would stir it. I would love to open my own drive-in movie theater. We used to have them all over the place here. And unfortunately, because, demand went down, they closed. They demolished a lot of them. I drove by the one the other day in Aurora as I was delivering somebody's order. And it wasn't time for the movie or anything. It was just closed, but just to see it, it's just nostalgic to see it. So, uh, I can't wait to feel better. I feel good talking with you guys. It makes me feel better, but all I'm going to say, friendly advice, take care of your teeth. Go to the dentist. I know the dentist scares people. But you know what? They've got such great advances in dentistry now. They have ways to help you not have such anxiety
I should have been more prepared.
for
Having to scramble around to get everything.
you're about to lose your the bread, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'll give it one final whisk.
Yeah. He made the most delicious scones last night with the high protein pancake mix that we buy. Oh man, they were awesome. That was last night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't I just say what brand they are?
Well, because we're not sponsored by them and I don't want to get sued.
Well, here's what you say. We are not sponsored.
I know. Yeah, Kodiak. We buy all of their high protein products.
Well, not all of them yet. But.
Yeah. Oh, I have another recipe I will show you guys. I have the stuff to make it too. Ooh, Victor.
What?
How about I make the pudding mousse with one of the cookies and cream shakes?
Yeah, that does sound good.
Oh man, that's going to be good. I remember growing up, the drive-in movie theaters on certain yeah, I know. Like they'd start out with the kid shows, the kid movies, and then as the night progressed till they closed, it was more, like they would run up the ladder on the ratings. So I remember the first time I took Tony, my oldest, to a drive-in movie. He was like, it was with my mother-in-law and Gorilla Man, and he was like 1. He didn't like being in his car seat, but we let him run around the car. He didn't like that. He wanted to run around the movie, the place. So, but it was fun. We caught his attention every once in a while because they were showing, it was like an Aladdin, and then it was a brand new movie. I forgot what brand new movie we went and saw. That was like 2001. So, man, time flies. He's going to be 24 next month. Vic's going to be 18 in November.
I know, right?
Vic gets to vote for the first time this year.
Yep.
Yeah.
He still needs to register.
He is registered. They just haven't sent him his card yet. He was supposed to be able to vote in the primaries. So I guess next time, Vic, just show up with your state issue ID.
Yeah,
what are they going to do? Turn you away? I mean, so.
Especially if my birthday's like a week away,
Yeah. Well, no, you're supposed to, like, when you turn 17 3/4.
Which is how old I am. Basically.
Yeah. Well, let's see. When did you turn that? It was right before the primaries.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have been able to vote.
Why did we go?
Well, I was registered at the wrong polling place, and I didn't feel like driving over there to that middle school. So I've got it fixed now, but
at least we'll vote on election day. Please
remember, here in the States, we vote November 3rd. Please make your voice heard. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. That's not my job, Che. That's your choice. But I'm always going to encourage you to vote.
I like this soap too long.
There's no reason in America, if you can vote, that we don't have 100% turnout. There's no reason.
I let this one soak too long.
You could have crisped it.
I know, but it wouldn't crisp.
That's why you barely tap it in there.
I know, but
yes. Also, if you can't get out to vote in every state, go to your Secretary of State's website or call their office or your county clerk or your parish clerk. They'll tell you how to get an absentee ballot or show up for absentee voting. What is that? Yeah, that's like really loud. Good grief. Man, that living room echoes like crazy.
Probably because it's missing a lot of trash.
Well,
Because we clean.
who's we?
You clean. You and Autumn clean.
Autumn cleaned?
Uh,
Yeah, she did the last.
I don't have. Great.
What?
Because I let that one soak too. That first.
Get
one
another slice of bread out.
I know. I have, but there's not enough liquid.
Then you're putting too much liquid on it.
Because I let that first one soak too long.
Well, just deal with it. You'll be fine. I know. Chores and teenagers, they're allergic to chores. I remember being that teenager. But I still did them anyways because I was the latchkey kid. What are you doing?
What?
What are you schluffing off there?
There's a little bit of stuff on here.
Oh. No, it's okay, Tina. I'll live. I've deliberately like taken off some time from side gigging because since we had to clean out our storage unit and move things around, it's just been like piled up in the house, and I got tired of it. But I really do need to take the time to Instacart this weekend. The joys of being a single mom.
I should have done this on the video.
Yeah, that would have worked out really well.
Yeah.
But oh well. You've started it that way.
I think I'm only gonna have enough for one piece of bread, not two.
Well, that's why I was asking you why you were the angry goth teen dragon. Oh yeah. I was the overweight nerd, and was I really? No, I was outgoing. Yeah, I was the overweight nerd teen that pushed back against her mother. My mother is my best friend now, so you know. Time. Speaking of relationships, my dad and I were like, we still are. We talk a lot, but Dad would always have that open, and he still does. You know, that open mind. He'll sit and talk with you about things. He does that for the kids. But my mom and I, we always butted heads. And that's because I'm admitting it now as an adult. I am so much like my mother. I am so much like that side of the family. But yeah, I was the nerdy, overweight girl in school. Everybody teased me. Everybody bullied me. But when they wanted like an answer to a question or they needed homework help, who did they come to? Me. Who was the designated driver? Uh-huh. Yeah.
But no, you didn't go to the party unless they needed you.
I sat out in the car.
Uh-huh.
I refused to go inside the party. So I brought my books and I just sat out in the car and I read my books, my Star Trek books, my Star Wars books. Yeah. So, oh well. I remember when I showed up at prom, though, everybody was shocked. Because I always wore jeans and a t-shirt. That's because back then, kids these days who are overweight have much more clothing choices than we did. So Just My Size had just come out when I was a teenager. They didn't have all the cute little graphic t-shirts they make now. So I just wore their normal t-shirt and a pair of jeans and tennis shoes. That was my outfit of choice when I was a kid. And I always got made fun of because they're like, "Can't you wear anything different?" And I'm like, "No, I like this." And I'm so glad that I've lost the weight, first of all. And like right now I'm wearing my favorite football t-shirt, and it's like swimming. It's like I need to order some more. I actually need to order some more sci-fi Mombie gear. I can't wear that Henley forever. For me, I'm so glad no drug. Yeah, me too. I never they offered, but I never did it. My life was just too busy for that stuff. Like I was never invited to parties. I was never I had like my little circle of friends, and we were all like Star Trek nerds and geeks, and we all had part-time jobs. We weren't cheerleaders. We weren't popular. I kind of liked it that way. I'm still that way. For popular.
Is this even up?
Yes.
Hot, but like,
Or is that the washing machine making that noise?
Yeah, but it's not crisping up anymore.
Right. It'll take time because you got it on such low heat.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's not gas. It's electric.
Okay.
Yeah. It takes time. See, now if you had used the griddle, you could have adjusted the knob.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, oh well. So, my kids, I took a different approach to, well, Tony, I thought I had to be strict like my parents, so he was kind of a loner. Vic, what would we call you? Oh, yeah. You like to be social
Yep.
when you can.
Even though I had anger issues.
Yeah. Vic was the angry teen, so kind of is.
Angry child. Too.
Yeah. And I've tried to let him go to like the youth group he likes to go to, and other things. And she's in the Kilty. She has a boyfriend. To a point, right? Okay, she really loves school. She's like me. I loved school. I didn't like the bullying, but I loved school. So I was there sometimes too. Like if all my friends were not at school, I would just sit over there with my books and read. I'd sit there, eat my pizza. I'd be like, just leave me alone. If I had, thinking about it now, if I had known that, man, I could have changed my diet and changed a lot of my weight issues. And now they have that new, okay, by the way, still not a doctor. This is just stuff I've heard from my own specialists. I have to go to a weight loss specialist, an endocrinologist, regular doctor, like all the time. Oh, immunologist. If I had known that I had that disorder back when I was a kid, because they didn't understand it then like they do now. They just thought everybody was like pre-diabetic or diabetic, and that's where it ended. No, there's like layers. Like when I first got diagnosed with insulin resistance, it was like right before I got pregnant with Vic. And they couldn't figure out, like there's 6 years between Vic and Tony. They couldn't figure out why I couldn't have any more kids. Now, granted, I had 1.5 ovaries, and one ovary just was there for hormonal reasons, but it was the PCOS. And now they understand it, and there's that new line of drugs that are helping people like that. But back then, all they did was put me on, metformin. And I never had blood sugar problems. It was just that my body always craved sugar. And that's one of the side effects of PCOS. It's so annoying. It's still happening today. But, as long as you do it in moderation.
So it's just something you're always going to have.
Yeah. They don't know why the gastric sleeve didn't take care of it. Write a paper on me. That's what my OBGYN did after she did the surgery with me and Tony. I'm a freak of nature, obviously. So, if y'all haven't heard the story.
So were your doctors all shocked when they after they had told you that you couldn't have any children, and then here you come pregnant with me?
Well, that's the thing, though. Once they put me, like, that's what they do for certain people. If you can't get pregnant, you have infertility issues, they put you on metformin. They do all the testing, and then they see that you have that insulin resistance factor. So I also had to go to a gestational diabetic specialist during Vic's pregnancy. And I really didn't need it. I was fine.
I'm gonna go ahead and say these are done.
Okay.
Because they look pretty toasty, and I don't want to.
Okay, cool.
Hang on here too long.
But I mean, I also had they also think that the tumor in the chest didn't help either. I've had open chest surgery. That was right after Vic was born. He was like he was 3 months old. That was crap. I couldn't hold him. I couldn't carry him for months. And then I contracted superbug staph, which is MRSA, in the wound. It was a nightmare. I'm shocked I'm alive. I'm just glad I'm alive. So. Okay, Victor. Just soak it, man. That's the trouble with your studio being in your kitchen. You hear anything and everything going on in here. So did Sashi bring any? I missed some of Mrs. show today because I slept in. Did Sashi bring any good recipes to Mrs.? Maybe I should go check out her Discord. That might help. There's a friend of ours that goes to Mrs. By the way, Mrs. has a morning show. Usually it's Monday to Saturday, 10 Eastern, 9 Central. And then Sundays, 1 Eastern, noon Central. And our friend brings recipes from their region of the globe. And they look so good. I want to try some of them. They look delicious. So, and I also now know how to cook brown rice noodles. They belong in soup, not sauce. Learned my lesson. I heard, what was the movie that kicked Deadpool out of? Oh yeah, Alien Romulus. Alien Romulus has kicked Deadpool out of the #1 spot. Who knew? This is what audiences want. Are you listening, studios? Obviously, 20th century. Well, I was gonna say obviously 20th Century Fox is, but because they're Disney. Okay, Disney, are you listening to your audience now? What do they want? We want Deadpool. We want Alien.
We want Inside Out.
We want Inside Out. There's an appetite for musicals. I don't know. But I would like to see some good Rodgers and Hammerstein musicals. Like type musicals. I miss those. Those are my favorite. I like, if I get bored, and we have AMC right now, or I forgot where else they're streaming from. They're usually live, like Anna and the King, or The King and I, Oklahoma, South Pacific, The Sound of Music. It's just good stuff. I just put it on in the background. I just love the songs and the music, and oh heck, I'll admit it. I'll even put on Frozen every once in a while. You didn't hear me say that? Don't look at me, Vic. I like that Let It Go song. I like to parody it a lot too. That's something I haven't done in a while.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
That was I wanted the Orville to go to Universal, so I parodied this song, trying to get it moved to the Universal, but it didn't work.
So I only make the basic.
Because although Fuzzy Door owns the intellectual rights, Fox owns everything else to it, so they weren't going to let it go. No pun intended. Oh, man. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Got a topic? Are we doing your show tonight? I don't know if I have the strength to do your show tonight.
I don't know.
How about next Friday?
Sure.
Okay, I've got to go through my stream yard anyways and set up for September and October. I do too. I miss TCM. And I am so proud of the work that Turner Classic Movies is doing to preserve our cinematic history across the globe. It's not just American movies. They've got a great and animation. They're actually working on animation now, which is fabulous. It's a part of our history. So, but sorry, hold on a second. My pain meds aren't working, and it sucks. Not looking forward to today. I never used to have anxiety at the dentist office, and this tooth kind of heightened it. So, at least I had somebody there holding my hand. Thank you, Grill Man. I saw something. Gary Janetti has a new book out I want to read. He's got a bunch of great books. Check him out. You know, maybe I should put that on our website and our social media. Book suggestions. I'm reading my friend's book, Farv, the Farvithian Chronicles. Oh man, it's so good. I'm up to I'm a slow reader. I'm up to chapter 2. I really like the premise of the book. He's got another one he's working on. So hopefully it'll be out by Christmas. I think that's, correct me if I'm wrong, Farv, let me know. No shots of vodka for you.
We're joking about how much vanilla I put on my
You better be joking.
It's a meme.
Remember, 2 shots of vodka.
It just pours the whole thing.
The whole bottle into the recipe? Yeah, I know.
We weren't talking about actual vodka.
Yeah, you better not be.
Well, no
We
shit.
were joking about how much vanilla she puts in
Even though you're a Catholic, no.
Only at communion. Either way, it's the blood of Christ.
That is true. That is true. Oh.
Where's the mother flippin' liver flapper?
The what? What are you looking for?
Scrubbing brush and cleaning the bobber.
I believe it's in the other side of the sink, under the sheet pan. Excuse you.
No excuses for me.
Oh, kids. I haven't read any good James Patterson lately. I haven't been so I normally read books when I ride the exercise bike, and I have just been so anti-exercise lately, and it's starting to show on the scale. But at least I'm holding steady. You know, guys, from where I used to be to now, much, much better. But I'm starting to feel the tiny weight gain, and I don't like it. Dragon ears perk up. Did you say vodka? Yeah, these kids talking about alcohol, they shouldn't be. So,
We're
But we do it anyway because
Yeah. Well, you could. I mean, I'll buy it if you're gonna cook with it.
Like if I make pasta bolognese.
Yeah, but otherwise, no.
or I make that one recipe Anna Garden does where she uses the dessert wine.
Yeah, dessert wines are fine. I can't drink.
I know.
We know this, Mom.
No, the audience doesn't know this.
You're no fun. We know.
Oh no, it's because of the disorder and the gastric sleeve. You're not supposed to drink after you've had gastric sleeve because you can get alcohol poisoning faster.
Yeah, Dad. Sorry. What?
You mean Gorilla Man? Yeah.
Well, Gorilla Man is my dad, isn't he?
Right. Yeah, he better be. Nobody else. So.
Ooh, that sounds good.
What?
If we can get like, do they make like healthier versions of like vanilla ice cream and stuff?
Yeah, the light versions.
Yeah, we get some of that, and instead of milk, we use those shakes to make high protein milkshakes.
That's what I was going to share with
Yeah.
everybody. Oh yeah, we can do. Actually, what you do is you just take the shake and put it in the freezer for like 30 minutes,
Well, I know, but
and then it makes a really good milkshake.
I know, but like,
So, anyways, let's see. You like to use beer and stew. I like to use beer for the batter on my fish.
or
Everyone
like,
loves beer battered fish. You crazy?
I love beer battered fish and shrimp. You can't have shrimp. Night, autumn. I have to be
Which is
careful.
really
I can't
sad.
have it in the house anymore, like shellfish. We can't because she's allergic to it.
it's really sad too because
Shrimp is good.
yeah,
I mean,
Shrimps-
I thought it tasted good until it made my
Shrimps are
throat
good.
close up.
Oh God, they're so good. Don't be like the lady in Dr. Dolittle where she just continually kept eating crab just to get his attention.
even
No.
wait, what?
Yeah,
I
have
think-
you not seen Dr. Dolittle with Eddie Murphy? You guys got to watch it. There's a lady that I am so over my internet company. Sorry, guys. I cannot believe that just went offline. Ugh.
You already broke my
So I guess I'll wrap up for today. Thank you all so much for joining me. Everybody who came over from Mrs. Raid, you all are fabulous. So tonight there's no streams. We're going to rest. Tomorrow night at 6 Eastern, 5 Central, it's the Muppet Show in the Sci-Fi Mombie studio. Sunday night at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, it's your turn to scream with Sci-Fi Mombie during our normal podcast day. Our original show that started it all. And we're watching Hereditary and Krampus. Krampus. Say it right.
Krampus.
Uh-oh, hold on.
Is it Jack?
There goes my internet coming back online. This is going to suck for a minute.
Is it Jack? For American Dad. He was
Yeah. I won't go back into that one. Okay. But then Monday nights is Futurama Mondays, and the new episode usually drops on Sunday, but we watch it on Monday night. So come join me for that. Anybody else have anything else they want to say? Autumn sneezed. You're full of it. Tony was cracking me up last night. He was doing all the Family Guy, American Dad. He's really good at impersonations. So, all right. Anything else, Vic?
Not that I know of.
All right. Vic's show starts back up next Friday.
And we will be watching RuPaul's Drag Race Global All
Yep. RuPaul's Drag Race Global Stars. So be prepared for that. Come join us for spirited conversation. And I hope you all have a fabulous weekend. Thank you so much for being here with me. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'm going to drop my phone, which is typical of me. Oh, you're so welcome, Tina. You know what, Tina? I know you've been on Dad Man's show. Have you been on Mrs. show? Maybe one afternoon you can be on here. I'm starting to have guests on. So actually I'm starting to have guests on all the shows. So just putting that out there for everybody. Love to have you on. Uh-oh. Slinky says goodbye, everybody.
No, he says, don't touch me, Uncle.
Oh. Are you sure he doesn't want Uncle's attention?
Yeah, he's perfect.
Yeah. So, all right. I will see you all tomorrow night in the Sci-Fi Mombie studio. Everyone have a restful day. I hope you have a stress-free day. And later, party people.